Thank you, Mr President. And noting my earlier declaration of interest, I beg to ask the Honourable Minister for Health and Social Care whether Meals on Wheels is considered a frontline service, when the decision to withdraw the service was made, what consultation occurred, what professional advice was received, when the contract with Age Concern ends, whether a social impact assessment has been done, and what plans the Minister has to reduce social isolation.
The Minister, Mrs Beecroft.
Thank you, Mr President. Meals on Wheels is not considered a frontline service as there is no statutory obligation to provide meals to individuals. The Department is not withdrawing a service, it is withdrawing the subsidy for the delivery of meals. This was put forward as one of a range of options for reducing the Department's spending. The decision to withdraw the subsidy for the delivery of meals was taken at the Department meeting on the 4th of August 2017. The decision was taken following internal consultation and approved by departmental members in August. There was consultation about impact with social work professionals. The contract with Age Concern concludes on the 12th of January 2018. An impact assessment has been undertaken and individual risk assessments are being offered to all people in receipt of the service to ensure that they are able to access alternative services. There is capacity within day services for older people which can support the people felt to be at risk of becoming isolated to enjoy daytime support and activity. My department also supports third sector and charitable organisations who address social isolation and support social inclusion for people at risk of becoming isolated in our community.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker.
Thank you. A few parts, if I might, Mr President. The Minister, am I right then in thinking that the Minister only considers frontline services to be statutory services? And can I ask at this stage also whether in the consultation, internal consultation that occurred, whether adult social workers were engaged in that?
Minister to reply.
Thank you. Taking the last part first, yes, adult social workers were involved in that. It is the technical terminology of a frontline service that is not, we don't have a statutory obligation. It's obviously a very important one, which is why we've been very careful to make sure that people have that choice and that they are able to continue having their meals delivered. And it is why the department originally was subsidising it, because there were no others in the marketplace who were doing it. Now there are people in the marketplace who can give the same, if not better, service and not charge the department any money for doing it. I think we would be being quite reckless with taxpayers' money were we to continue subsidising an organisation where somebody else was going to provide something of the same quality at a comparable price and in effect just wasting taxpayers' money.
Mr Speaker.
Yes, thank you. Can the Minister confirm that no payments with regards to this contract will be made to Age Concern beyond the 12th of January? And can I also ask, when it came to the Department's attention that there were other players in the market for this Meals on Wheels style service, the reason for asking the second part of the question, Mr President, is in 2016 the Adult Social Care Market Position Statement and Commissioning Intentions stated the service plays a vital role in providing social contact and health and social care surveillance and has a positive influence on older people's mental and physical health. The support provided enables older people to remain living independently at home, and that was from the Department's text just from last year, sir.
Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And again, I would like to reassure members that individual assessments are being carried out and where people are in danger of being socially isolated, that additional steps will be taken to help them to go to the daycare centres. I'm sorry, I can't remember what the question was about the contract.
Payments beyond the 12th of January.
No, it terminates on the 12th of January, the contract. So, yes, no payments would continue.
Mr Ashford.
Thank you, Mr President. The Minister made reference to the alternative suppliers. Can I ask the Minister, is she any clearer on when the details of those alternative suppliers and the charging structures will be circulated to service users?
Minister.
Thank you, Mr President, and I thank the member for his question because I missed that in my response to Mr Speaker. I did not mean to. I apologise there. There are several already in the marketplace. There are more saying that they are interested in providing that service. We will certainly have a list of those, and I'm quite happy to circulate it to members when it's complete. But at the moment, when other people are saying we are interested in coming into this market, it would actually be wrong just to say the names of those who currently do provide that service, as it would, I suppose, disadvantage anybody thinking of coming into the market where we should just go public and say who it is. It's actually quite easy to find out who they are. But as I say, I'm more than happy to provide the information offline, as it were, to members, but I just don't feel it's appropriate to give out the names of individual companies who currently provide the service when other ones are looking to come into the market.
Mr Ashford.
Thank you, Mr President. And while I accept what the Minister's saying there, would the Minister accept that we are now only 7 weeks away from the contract ending, and 2 of those weeks are going to be the Christmas and New Year period? So would the Minister accept that, although there may be other people now saying they're interested, that the list needs to be circulated sooner rather than later so people can make the appropriate decisions?
Minister to reply.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I think that's very different to what was being asked of me previously. Those using the service will be given the list as it currently stands and will be told that there will be others entering the marketplace. However, it would just be, I feel it would be wrong of me to go into the public domain, being aired on Manx Radio, and give individual companies at the moment. But I can assure all members that the service users will be given those details and will be given the assistance to choose what they want and what is best fits their needs.